Hello, everybody. Today we are going to be going over my final project for Java programming in the summer of 2023. And the project that I've decided to delve into is, I call it a nutrition calculator. And through this program, we'll be getting valuables to determine a person's basal metabolic rate. And through this, we will be getting their daily caloric intake. Now, first off, this program, in order to get measurements like their height and weight, I've chosen to use metric systems such as centimeters and kilograms, and as well as, let me see here, and also to explain a couple things first. To begin with, basal metabolic rate and caloric intake. The basal metabolic rate is the calories that you burn at rest, that meaning the energy that you burn at rest. Basically, what you would be burning if you did absolutely nothing, remaining still for the whole day. And your daily caloric intake is the energy that you need to consume. Now, this is going to change depending on your activity level, age, sex, and weight, as well as your height, because each body type has a different energy requirement. So let's begin. Here we have our public class. Here we have our class of nutrition calculator. Now in here, this is where we are going to have, most of our prompts. And yes, this is where we're going to have most of our prompts. Right here we have, you know, the weight, the height, and the age. And what I'm going to do is focus right here on this age, right? On this age right here. What we have here is essentially this is essentially going to be a recursive way of getting the user's age. There's the user's age, their height, their weight, and basically what we're doing is every time that the person that is using the program types in a value greater than 100 years or less than that, right here, they are going to get an error message, and they're going to be asked to, do to they're going to be asked to type in a value that is actually invalid, so somewhere between 0 and 100. For example, if you type in something like 9,999, then you're going to be asked to do it again. And if you type something like 99 or 25, then yes, good to go. Then good to go. And the same applies with the person's height and the person's weight. So somebody that's below, so the average person will be, at least in America, taller than 138 centimeters or 4'7". I believe the average person will be very well above that. And 200 centimeters, that is 6'5". So my reasoning is that most people are well below 6'5", at least for the majority. So yeah, it would be, so that's a good, baseline. That's a good baseline to keep, I guess. And let's see here. Yes. Let's see. We also have another class here. We call it person. Now in the person class, what we have here is, uh yes, here we have the person's information, such as their age, height, and weight, their sex, and activity level. Now, right here we also have the person's basal metabolic rate form method, in which we are going to calculate their basal metabolic rate. This formula, I found it online. This one is adjusted to the metric system, and this is a variable. This is a variation of the form. Sorry, an adjustment to the formula if the user was female. person here is so this over here would be for a male, and yes, there's many variations of the basal metabolic rate formula online. I chose this one because it's easy to use, and it hinges on whether the person, when they are asked to uh, input their sex, it will give us a different result. Obviously based on what weight they put in, their height and their age, but also most importantly on whichever sex they are. So if the person types in that they're a female, then they are going to be met with this calculation right here. And depending on their activity level, which is either 1 or 0, I chose this right here to be our baseline, which the one would indicate, a high level of activity, and the result that we get from here will be multiplied by 1.725. And if they type 0 or any other value that isn't this, then the BMR number will be multiplied by 1.2. And down here we would be getting sorry, we will be getting a nice prompt that would give you your BMR, your calories burnt at rest, and right here you would get the calories that you would be needing to consume to have energy. So I believe it would be best to show you how this program actually works. Let's start with a hilariously wrong H of 9,999. Here I am being asked to do it again. Let's go with another funny one. 7654. Again, let's go with a valid one. I am currently 22 years old, and I am around 168 centimeters tall, which is around 5'6.5" or 5'7". And I currently weigh around 76 kilograms. I am a male. And my activity level is 1. I am very passionate about fitness, which I also believe is the reason for why this project idea came to me. So let's begin. Let's go with this. And there we have done it. My basal metabolic rate is 1,705 calories burnt at rest. And my daily calorie intake should be 2,491 calories. Alrighty. This just about lines up with other caloric calculators that I have seen online, and it is very satisfying. So thank you very much, and I hope you liked it, and I hope you liked the video.